This production was made possible in part through the support of Ansar Cooperative Housing Corporation, gold sponsor of the Giving Ourselves a Voice documentary filmmaking course.
My name is Ryhana Dawood. I'm 23 years old. I'm turning 24 in a couple months. I just love sports altogether. I play basketball, I play volleyball, I play soccer. And once I start something, I need to achieve that goal, otherwise I feel like I've let myself down, I've let somebody else down. When my brothers all dropped out at green belt, which is usually the time when people drop out, I knew that this was what I really liked to do. Taekwondo and karate have strengthened my religious beliefs because it's made me more disciplined. Part of our faith is to be regular with your prayers, regular with your fasting, regular with paying your zakah or your charity, giving charity. I was training at a gym, and sort of a couple months in, I started getting advances from the head instructor. Sort of just hand around the waist, hand around the shoulder, things that aren't Islamic at all. And so I would tell him to stop, and then all of a sudden he just started asking me out, and it wasn't going the right way at all. And so it sort of culminated in an incident where I got kicked in the face by a student, and it turned to the point where I wasn't even offered first aid just because I had repeatedly refused to go out with this head instructor. I had blood all over my face, blood all over my hijab, and nothing. And so it just showed me that I really need to get out of that situation. Some of my friends or friends of friends that would come with broken collarbones and bruises, and they would say, "Oh, I just fell down," or "I walked into the door." But you knew that you could see the relationship between them and their significant other, or them and their parents, and you could just see that there was a need in our community for it. I thought I could relate to these women and to these children a lot better because I've sort of gone through a similar thing, although it's not even close to the same extent. I felt like I could relate to these people, and that it was my duty as a Muslim and as a Canadian to do this for them. And it's sort of an organization that's aimed at improving health outcomes, namely mental health and cardiovascular health, in underprivileged communities, vulnerable communities, and I want to do that through the martial arts. Working on running Protector through women's shelters where confidentiality is maintained, so the women are in a safe environment where they feel that they can come. And through the martial arts, I felt that it was really important to use the martial arts because it doesn't just build your physical activity and your physical fitness, but it focuses on mental toughness, building discipline, and showing you that you have the power to do this. It's not somebody that can control you and exert their power over you. You have the ability within yourself to speak up. I've started a program also in Sri Lanka where I taught 70 girls in a rural village, not only martial arts, but I designed an exercise regimen that they could practice every day. Within the martial arts, we're always focused on helping others. I try to put that into my life and how I can help not only people within my community, within the Muslim community, but Canadians at large. One of my big Canadian role models is actually Terry Fox. Although he faced so many obstacles, and he still focused on his athletics and always tried to give back to the community. And so I've sort of tried to model what I do based on this great Canadian hero. My message to women who are trying to pursue non-traditional paths would be to push forward and don't let things stop you. If you feel it's important to you and you feel like it's a need that needs to be assessed, you should go forward, as long as it's within certain limits, right? As long as you're meeting the guidelines of your religion and what's within the Canadian law, then you should keep going.